All right. Back again. Yeah, this is all system resource issues today, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with the computer. It might be time to. Oh yeah, and missed Edmund Shabazian getting a beautiful knockout. By the way, not surprised in the slightest. We knew Budka was a little bit of a bum, but yeah, sorry guys. Oh, early in the fight too, apparently. Yeah, Shabazian early knockout. I don't know. I don't know what to. I don't know what to do anymore. So we're just gonna try to get through the rest of this, and I'll try to figure out what's going on afterwards. But it's a systems resource thing. I think it has something to do with the amount of windows open and the resources because of the streaming or whatever. But I'll figure it out. Sorry, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. It might be new computer time too. That's the other thing. I mean, we've been talking about upgrading my system for a while. It might be time to just take the plunge on that. I'll be talking to Vitz King about all that. Didn't get a notification. Yeah, I mean, it's probably because I'm like going off and on so much, Beeb. That's probably what it is. I just came back on just a second ago anyway. I've been on for like a minute since this last one. That's now like four drops this go around. This has been really tough. So I apologize. I'm really glad that you guys are like willing to stick through all of this with me, but it's unacceptable. And now that the one thing I do take solace in with this is that it's not restream. Restream's not the problem on this one. So you know, we'll fix the problem. We'll fix whatever it is. All the prawn on the computer, bro. You are not lying. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Why do I download? Why do I download it when it's all there for free online? What an idiot I am. I did never understand that though, like why people actually download that shit to their computer. Like, bro, like save the link. Like, are you worried that it's going to get deleted? I mean, like, well, sucks that we weren't live for that very nice knockout from Edmund Shabazian against the very lackluster Dylan Budka, who we all knew was going to get knocked out. I mean, I didn't know if he was going to get knocked out, but I definitely thought he would lose that fight. Also, the parlay is still in effect right now, so the risky parlay is potentially going to pay off here. We'll see. 2 more fights to decide it. If Cannonier can do the thing, that's going to be interesting. Cannot believe Ketlin Sosa fucked me over on the safe parlay. God damn it. Oh yeah, and how's the community parlay doing? Oh yeah, and so actually either way it looks like we should win. Well, at least either way depending on this next fight. Cuz yeah, we've got 3 out of 4, so if Calvin Cater wins, then the community parlay will come through. And if Yusuf Zalal and Jared Cannonier win, then the long shot parlay will come through. We'll see. What's your internet? I have Starlink and had to go back to V2 Dish because their newest one didn't work worth shit. Damn, that sucks. Downgraded your satellite and went from 12 to 70 megabits. Damn, dude. Now I have Spectrum, and it's generally pretty fine. I really don't have too many problems with that specifically, but I don't. It's not the internet. It's a resource issue. It's something to do with the computer. It's on the computer side. It might be the browser. I'm gonna try it on a different browser next time and see if that's the issue. Because Chrome is notoriously like resource intensive, so I'm gonna download Opera and see if maybe running Opera GX might help me with that. But That's the only real thing I can think of on that front. But yeah, that sucks about Starlink. You mean something that Elon Musk was involved with didn't work as intended? My shock. Your middle school friend had hard drives of porn downloaded. This was back in the 2007, 08 area. Yeah. I mean, back in the day, I guess it made a little bit more sense. You know, it's like it took a while to download. You couldn't stream it the same way, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Back in the day. But now it's like it's so easily accessible at all times. Plus, my thing with it too is like, why would you ever? I mean, maybe some people feel differently about it than me, but like, as far as my personal feeling on it, like, I have no ever interest in watching the same video over. Like, there's not like a greatest hits of porn that I need to see multiple times. What's wrong with Twitch? No, it ain't Twitch tonight, bro. It's my computer. My computer's been fucking up. I'm pretty sure it's Chrome. I think it's a Chrome issue. Chrome is getting overloaded with all the windows that I got open. Because I got one for the fights, I got one for the chat, and then one for the recap over here on ESPN, showing everything that's going on. So, yeah, that's on my side. I apologize. Just something I got to deal with tonight, unfortunately. But I think that basically what's happening is that Chrome is sucking up so many of the resources that it's crashing OBS. That's what I would imagine is the problem. Only assumed the internet because that was your issue. Sure, it's because you're way out in the sticks. Yeah, that's definitely it. The V2 will position to find a satellite while V3 is stationary. Got you. You like Starlink, but it has issues like everything. Bro, that's story of my life. You know what I mean? This is why, like, I'm upset that the internet's doing what it's doing right now. But, like, at the same time, I'm just like, bro, I've dealt with this for so fucking long at this point. It's just like, I feel worse for you guys. That's what really bothers me with this whole thing is, like, I don't want this to be a negative viewing experience for you guys while we're all just trying to hang out and have a good time. So that's what I care about. And that's what makes me feel worse about the whole thing. But I can only do what I can do when it comes to this stuff. And, you know, just hope for the best. Hope that we can get through the end of the fucking fight night, you know? But I will make sure to take care of at least try to fix the problems that I have control over. And as I had said too, it's probably about time that I upgrade some of the components of this computer anyway. Me and Vitsking have been talking about that for a while. Cash isn't really there for it, but fuck it. I'm going to have to do what I got to do, man. I mean, this is what I do, you know? Pay the cost to be the boss. Just really annoys me too, because like, if it's not one thing, it's another thing, you know? Like, I'm looking at it right now. No frames dropped on OBS as far as like Restream. Restream has actually been doing great when it comes to the solo watch-alongs. So, you know, always something. Yeah, that's something that brings the vibe down. For me. Fucking annoys the hell out of me. What would make me very happy, though, right now, is if we see a very good performance from Youssef Zalal. That would be great. Even though Calvin Cater would also be pretty great right now, because that would win the community parlay. Yeah, I know. I understand that this is unacceptable stuff. You know, I feel bad for the Discord too. They keep getting notifications every time I have to go back live. Whatever. We fight on, you know? That's why I say it at the end of every stream. Fight on. That's all we can do. Try my best to get it all figured out. Again. Sammy Reese, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for checking in on Twitch. How are you? Are you watching these fights? Are you enjoying them? Did you like that knockout from Edmund Shabazian just now? All right, Youssef Zalal, man. One of my favorite fighters right now. I'm really hoping for a big performance over here. I like Youssef Zalal's energy, man. He's got a good presence about him. He's got a good personality, you know? He's energetic. You can tell that he wants to win. He wants to be there. Hey, Sammy Reese, thank you very much for following. Appreciate you, brother. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Blood Palm. Thank you for hanging. American internet at it again. It's not the internet this time, bro. This is all me. This is a thinker's system problem. I'm pretty sure. I think it's the browser. I'm fairly certain the browser is the problem right now. But who knows? Always something, right? Can't just have everything work. Why would that, that'd be no fun, right? Things just working as intended. But no, internet's actually holding strong right now. Internet's been okay. For Sammy Reese and anyone else who is new to the stream, if you go to youtube.com/@YamaShow, the link is right there on the top of the screen. Well, or the URL anyway. If you type in !YouTube, it should come up. But youtube.com/@YamaShow is where all of the Yama content goes down. I would recommend subscribing to the YouTube channel because there is a new video out on the channel right now about UFC 312 and Sean Strickland and his drama with his coach. So if you are new, thank you very much for hanging out, and make sure to subscribe to the YouTube. Random question, but what would your dream matchup or rematchup be if you could pick anyone in their prime? Oh, I mean, honestly, I really would have liked to have seen Tony versus Khabib, like any one of the 12 times that it was booked, just because it should have happened and it was so dumb that it didn't happen. Now, of course, we know what happened to Tony after the fact, so yeah, probably would have been a one-way fight for Khabib, but prime Tony versus prime Khabib, I would have liked to have seen that one. Jones versus DC without roids, that probably would be a good one too. Dream matchups, let's see, what are some other great ones? I would have liked to have seen more of Zabit. I think that Zabit is a big what if in this sport. So, a couple of good fights with him would have been nice. Prime Max against Ilya might have been better, than what we actually got. I'm just a big Max stan. What can I say? Let's see. I think that actually Brock Lesnar versus DC back when that was rumored would have been a good one. Oh, there you go. Prime Ngannou versus John Jones. That obviously that was supposed to happen for a very long time. John ducked the fuck out of that one. People forget about how John was already a duck before Tom Aspinall was even a thing. John Jones has been ducking. Don't get it twisted. It didn't start with Tom Aspinall. Jones has been ducking since Francis Ngannou. All that time that it took him to get up to heavyweight. Yeah, okay. All that training that he had to do to get to heavyweight. Sure. Prime Ngannou versus Prime Overeem. That probably would have been pretty cool too. Ngannou versus Ubereem. Anthony Johnson versus Jones. Yeah, I could see that. Think Randy versus Fedor would have been a good one. Yeah, that would have been cool. You were thinking about DC versus Lesnar? Yeah, I thought that would have been a cool matchup. Absolutely. You know, it would have been nice to see like some more out of Brock against some of the like better guys a little bit past that era. You know, because DC, I would say, kind of like bridges the eras a little bit. You know, he was like tail end of the golden era into the modern era, you know, relatively speaking. So I think that would have been good. I would have been cool seeing Stipe versus Lesnar. You know, that would have been fun too. People forget how much Rumble was ducked. Yeah, well, Rumble was a beast. Rumble was a multi-weight beast. How the fuck did that guy ever get down when he was fighting at like middleweight, you know? Crazy. Did he get down to welterweight at one point? I seem to remember that his lowest was like welterweight, and that is wild to think about. But yeah, Rumble was great. Always liked Rumble fights. I would have liked to have seen Anderson Silva versus Weidman 2 without the leg snap. You know? R.I.P. Rumble, absolutely. R.I.P. to Kevin Randleman as well, by the way. You know, the anniversary of his passing just happened a couple of days ago. And Kevin Randleman was an absolute legend, so R.I.P. to him as well. DC had the balls to fight? Absolutely. Yeah, I thought so. I thought that he had fought at welterweight at one point. That is so crazy to think about. But yeah, those are some dream matchups. I mean, really, you want to know the biggest dream matchup would have been Conor not going down Cocaine Alley, staying in it, and continuing his reign of greatness. You know, I don't get that twisted either. Like, we all know what Conor is now, but like the Conor that became the reason he was able to achieve the things he achieved, like that guy was the dude back in the day. I mean, Conor was legit great. So, you know, it would have been nice to see him not fucking flame out the way that he did. You literally watched Boss Rutan versus Randleman yesterday. Good call. Good call. Is that the one with the suplex? Or was that I think that was him versus Fedor? I'm misremembering. It's hard to remember. It's hard to keep track of all those old school pride fights. All right, Zalal and Kattar underway. Zalal starting out with some decent aggression. Low kick to start. Another nice leg kick for Zalal. As I have said, Zalal, one of my favorite fighters currently. I am high on that Zalal. Getting zooted off that Zalal. Nice high kick for Zalal there. The one thing I like about Zalal too is that he's extremely active off the outside. Like it always looks like he's getting back down, but he circles so nicely that it's never a problem. It's like the pressure looks like it's on him, but he continues to circle so much that he never gets into a really like tight jam, being the dude who's on the back foot. Great off the back foot. Nice right hand for Zalal. Kattar has not done a thing so far. Zalal tried to go for a nice trip there. Didn't get it, but I appreciate the craftiness. So bleak kick for Zalal. Appreciate him mixing stuff up. Little teep from Calvin. I mean, Zalal is just picking away at him right now. I mean, Calvin Kattar has not gotten into range at all yet. Zalal has just been really nice on the outside. Yeah, I mean, Zalal is just kind of being effortless with it right now. He's getting in, getting out, keeping the movement going. It's a good round for Zalal so far. Nice low kick there. Oof, nice knee from Zalal. We know he's good with those. Beautiful jab from Zalal. Another jab from Zalal. Yeah, he's making this very difficult for Calvin Kattar to like find the rhythm. Like Kattar just hasn't been able to land a shot effectively because Zalal is just he's sticking and moving really nicely. It's a good striker's affair at the moment, and we know how good Zalal is when it comes to his grappling. So he's gone for that trip now twice, and he's not gotten it twice. I'd be careful to keep going back to that well for Zalal, because the trip doesn't seem to be there for him so far. I do appreciate him giving something to Kattar to think about, you know. Another nice shot for Zalal. This has been a completely one-sided first round. .45 seconds left in this first round. Another nice knee for Zalal there. Like he's moving so effectively, and Kattar just can't find him. That was a decent jab for Kattar. Oh, there you go. Kattar lands a nice hand there. All right. Oh, Zalal ducking a high kick from Kattar. Got lucky there. Ran out of the way. Go away, robot. All right. That is going to do it for the first round. Good round for Zalal. That was quality work. Pretty much the performance I was expecting. Andy, how are you, sir? Let me read back through some of this stuff here. Boss is one of your favorite MMA fighters / personalities. Him and Rampage and Jason Miller are charismatic as fuck. Yeah, Mayhem Miller. He went through some tough stuff. I hope he's doing okay now. Kattar is such a crafty vet. I couldn't count him out. I mean, not looking so great so far. We'll see if that changes. Didn't Randleman have a gaping hole in his armpit because of staph? I believe that does sound correct. I think he did have some staph issue that left him that way. I that doesn't sound unfamiliar now that you say it. Who you picking from Maine? RoboCop? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I am. I've said a couple of times on this stream, my head is saying RoboCop, my heart is saying Cannonier. I have a parlay with Cannonier on it that's still alive, so I'd really like Cannonier to win. You were hyped on Kattar because I utilized elbows and loved how he used two, but lately I feel like he hasn't been the same since the Max fight. I would say that that's extremely accurate. He has not been the same. He did not look great at all against Aljo, and he is not looking great right now either, to be perfectly honest. I mean, he's not out of the fight in any stretch. It's still anybody's game, but that first round was very much Zalal's round. Rampage was an absolute creep on female reporters, though. Yeah, Rampage was a little bit over the line back in the day. Hey. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, it sounded familiar, but I don't know if I've ever actually like seen it. I'll take a look at that in between rounds here. Take a look at the gaping hole in his armpit. That's rather gross. But I'll look. Hey, Chiwiwi. Nayrez22, thank you very much for following. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Zalal is just picking Kattar apart right now. He's staying on the outside, staying active, staying in motion at all times. Cardio is on point. Now he's backing Kattar down a little bit. Ooh, going for a knee there, didn't get it, but that knee could land. And Zalal is nice with a knee. Nice low kick for Kattar there, finally. Oof, nice body kick for Zalal. Zalal is doing that work right now, bro. This is the Zalal that I know and love. I think that Zalal could probably go for a takedown at some point. I think he wants to keep it striking because he knows that Calvin's a striker. He wants to show that he's better in the striking department, but he doesn't need to. Like, I would say that like now would be an appropriate time to go for a takedown if he's going to do it in this fight. There it is. And almost, he didn't get it, but he faked it. He kind of went in an aborted mission on the takedown, but I appreciate that he's keeping Kattar guessing, and so far it's been super effective. Like, Kattar has not been able to figure this puzzle out because he's chasing. He's doing all chasing. Like, Kattar has not been able to get in on Zalal almost at all in this fight so far. Like, once or twice, maybe. The first round, he had maybe like 2 or 3 that got through. Ooh, well, slip for Kattar, and Zalal got a nice shot off because of that. Oof, another nice jab for Zalal. Oh, body kick for Zalal is on point too. Kattar's got to be careful then. That body kick is landing. Careful of those liver shots. Can only take so many of those. Oof. Decent kick for Kattar. Oof. Another nice leg kick for Zalal. Zalal is really doing nice work in this fight. This is pretty much the exact fight I was hoping for from him. Ooh, another nice jab. Oh, okay, there you go. That was a good shot from Kattar. Zalal kind of followed the motion, so he didn't take the full brunt of it. That was good. "15 seconds in round 2. They're saying Kattar's getting frustrated. I'm sure that he is. I mean, Zalal has done probably about 7 laps around the octagon throughout the course of this fight, and we haven't even gotten to the 3rd round yet. Dude has been moving like crazy. Very impressive. This is really nice work from Zalal. Mayhem is actually doing good. He's on Adam Carolla's podcast and is a coach for up-and-comers. Nice. Good to see. Glad to hear that. Feel like you're a stan, but you keep up to date and he's healthy and doing good. That's really good. Have I ever heard of Adam Hunter? The name sounds familiar, but I don't know why. Do I know Adam Hunter? Catch me up on that. He does okay. Mayhem does a podcast with Adam Hunter, and Adam Hunter is a comedian. Got you. Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with him. I'll have to check him out. Besides pulling the groin, how's Jim been treating you? Any gains? Well, no, because of the injury, I've been off the gym right now. I actually injured myself at the gym, so I was doing really nicely with it for a minute there. The stomach is getting flatter. The stomach is definitely flattening out. So the gains were there before the injury, and I am ready and raring to go as soon as I am able to again, Beeb. So trust me, I have not lost the interest nor the passion for getting back into the gym. I just have to make sure that I don't go in and overdo it to the point where I'm hurting myself, which is basically why I've been laid up for a couple weeks. But trust that I will be back, and I promise you I'll keep you posted on my updates and my gains. You'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see it once these arms start filling out again. Traps will start coming in a little bit more. I get pretty decent traps, I'm not going to lie. That I take a little bit of pride in the traps. Rampage definitely pushed the boundaries, but supposedly the reporters were just as willing to be a part of it. I mean, he could be making up shit, but hasn't been Me Too'd, which is a popular thing to do. Yeah, I wouldn't buy that necessarily. I don't think any of those reporters were in on the joke. I think it was just a different time. Crafty veteran Cater is about to come out with a brutal KO. Let's see. I mean, right now, Cater's, he's definitely putting more pressure on in the first minute of this round. Oh, nice level change for Zalal. Almost got the takedown, but did not get it. And Cater's backing him down nicely here. He's definitely getting more urgent. He knows he's down 2 rounds. Zalal's still moving nicely, though. Intensity is increasing here. Nice jabs for nice jabs for Zalal. Nice job with the jab. No, bro, please, please, please don't. We okay over here? Everything okay? Am I still here? Am I still live with y'all? Okay. Looks like everything's good. Sorry, I thought we were having more internet problems, more computer problems. Had to reset for a second there. I'm like, wait a second. Hold on. Everything looks like it's okay. Ooh, nice one for Cater there. Cater is looking like he's picking up steam. He's got plenty of time. He needs to really keep this pressure on. In fact, Zalal, I would say go for the takedown again, bro. Shoot, brother. Ooh, there you go. Okay, Cater hadn't backed up for a second, but Zalal shrugs it off, gets back out to center. If Calvin loses, you need Cannonier to get the dub? Yeah, brother. I mean, right now it's looking like Zalal's going to take it, but Cater is really, he's pushing. I give Cater some credit here. He knows that he's down, and he's pushing for it. Oh, nice elbow from Calvin there. Yeah, Zalal is so crafty, bro. You see that? He's like, which way am I going to go? Which way am I going to go? Oh, nice counter for Zalal. Yeah, Zalal is just staying active on his feet, man. His cardio is really good. Oh, uh-oh. Looked like he got caught there for a second, but he says no. Zalal is doing a great job of staying out of range, but Cater still has a minute. And Cater's definitely going to take this round, but... Oh, there's an elbow. Uh-oh. Zalal needs to level change, bro. Get the fuck out of here with this shit, dude. He is being way too crafty right now. Yeah, tie him up, bro. I mean, I appreciate that Zalal is wanting to stand and trade and all this kind of stuff. I mean, not stand and trade. He's moving a hell of a lot. But I mean, I understand that he wants to keep it on the feet. But bro, Cater is really taking it to him right now. 30 seconds to go. Cater needs to figure it out right now if it's going to happen. Oof, really nice head movement from Zalal there. 2 times he got out of the way of 2 shots that would have been straight down the barrel. There you go. Zalal ties him up. Oh, oh. Yo, Zalal just getting out of range. He is just too crafty, bro. Oof. One at the very end there. Yeah. Zalal gets it. Zalal did it, man. Yo, he was able to. Okay, what I will say about Zalal's performance right now, and what you'll hear on Monday as well, is that was impressive that he was able to do all of that defensive navigation. But for how long can he keep that up at the highest levels? Because he's gonna have a number 10 next to his name now, and if he tries to play that shit with everybody, there's gonna be somebody who can catch him who's better than Calvin Kattar. So. Little preview of Monday right here, right now. But that was nice work for Zalal, dude. That really did. He did his thing. It was a lot of strategery, I will say, in that 3rd round. You know, he wasn't sitting there standing and banging. He was moving very actively. He was evading a ton, but it was effective. It did what it needed to do. And I'm sure he's going to get that dub right now. It was a different time, but stuff that happened back then is still biting people nowadays. So I feel like he wasn't too bad because stuff from back in the day is coming out and Rampage seems fine. I mean, MMA is kind of a little bit of a different beast when it comes to all that stuff. Like, I'm sure that there are people that might like want to try to do that to him, but like, it's not going to affect him. Like, what's it going to do to him now? Like, he's like, when it comes to MMA, it's like, what, like, you're not going to be, he doesn't fight anymore. Or if he fights, you know, it's fucking dumb boxing fights with Shannon Briggs and Rashad. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter if he gets, if somebody brings it up anymore for him. Like, it's not going to tarnish the brand. People remember all that stuff. We all know it happened. And also, it's like levels to it. When it comes to like the MMA culture, like, you know, he never like actually like full on assaulted anyone. It was like always like playful stuff that just crossed the line a little bit. Like, I think that his case, it was like he walked the line just close enough that it wasn't like so egregious that it would have gotten him canceled. And because of that, it's just like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, at least in some people's minds. You were hoping Kattar busted out those elbows. He tried to get the elbows. Feel like he could be cut if he gets another loss or two. I mean, he's definitely not going to be ranked anymore. I would think either that or he's going to be dropping down a good couple of numbers. Getting beaten by an unranked guy never looks good, you know? 1-1 on the bets. Yeah, that's it be like that sometimes, my guy. So community parlay has busted. Shame, 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 shame on you. I don't have the drop in front of me, but you got the sung version. So I feel like that's even worse. But the community parlay was 3 for 4. So honestly, if we hadn't gone with Calvin Kattar, the community parlay would have hit. Rampage still has money. Someone with a case could still sue, but I feel you. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to sue about. Like, what? Because he, like, hugged a reporter suggestively? I mean, that's, you know, there's not going to be any, like, plausible grounds for, like, an actual sexual harassment or assault case there. Calling out T-City. Hey. Zalal talking that shit. I appreciate it, man. Dude, I like Zalal, bro. I like Yusef Zalal. I've been saying it since the first time he came back into the organization. This is the guy to watch, and he has been delivering, man. Yusef Zalal is the exact reason that I watch every single fight night and every single pay-per-view. If you follow the narratives, you follow the storylines with these fighters, I am glad that I saw his fight against Billy Q, where he styled the fuck out. I was like, from that fight, this guy is somebody to watch out for, you know, after he had come back into the organization. And now the fruits of my labor are coming true and seeing him get ranked. I love this shit. To be honest, Angela getting the W is all you need. Hey, fair, brother. Enjoy that, because why I ever put anything, any money anywhere near that fight is on me at this point. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. We're not going to get fooled again. T-City fight would be hella clean. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down with that. Why not? And honestly, bro, with the way that T-City fought in his last fight and the way that Yusef Zalal is fighting, I think that Zalal would take that fight, though. I think that he would take that fight, though. I'm telling you, man. I've been seeing it. It's certain fighters, I get that little prick, you know, in the prickle in the back of the hairs on my neck or whatever. You know what I mean? Like something perks up in the back of my mind, and I'm like, okay, this is the guy to watch out for. Zalal is one of those guys. Zalal is one of those dudes. I was like, this is a dude to watch out for. So, how's the parlays looking right now? Oh, and let me see the gaping hole in Kevin Randleman's arm real quick. Yikes! Yo, Toby, if you are still in the chat, holy shit, you are not kidding about a gaping hole in Kevin Randleman's armpit. Jesus Christ. You can see through to his soul. Good Lord. That is some wild shit. Yeah, anybody listening, don't Google that. Because that's crazy. All right, so community parlay busts. We've got one parlay left in effect here tonight, folks. If Jared Cannonier can bust out this win, we will be in the money. Come on, Jared. You lost money twice because of Angela, so that's why I agree you can't bet on her. She wins, you lose, and vice versa. Yeah, exactly. That's totally it. Anytime you go one way, she goes the other. Doesn't matter what way you go, she'll go the other. She's a contrarian fighter. Yeah, R.I.P. Randleman for sure. Yeah, he was a real one. Great fighter, and apparently a hell of a guy too. He was had a very good reputation in his gyms and amongst his peers. So, yeah, Randleman was a big loss. RoboCop all the way. Hey, bro. You know, I mean, fighting on Monster Barack Obama. I think that, you know, I mean, placing your bet on a guy like that, Obama had a lot of support when he was in office. I mean, he is so fucking massive, RoboCop. It is insane. He is a big motherfucker. literally heard nothing but good stories about Randleman. Yeah, exactly. So true. Yeah, gone too soon. That's one of those, that's, you know, only the good die young kind of situation there. Really unfortunate. You don't have any skin in the game. You're just going against my pick to keep shit hostile? Who are you, Rick Allen? All right, fair enough. But don't start threatening any fights, okay? Because you're local. So we got to have some Florida cohesion in that regard. Same as Kimbo. Yeah, I just recently saw the Vice episode. They're doing that Dark Side of the Cage series now. And I just saw the Kimbo episode of that. Brought back some good memories of him. You're exactly right. He also had a very good reputation. Rick Allen's wife in your DMs. And Rumble. Well, okay. So with Rumble, I will say, got to be fair when assessing these people. Rumble did have some domestic violence accusations. Just putting it out there. I can personally neither confirm nor deny them. That's just something that is in his history. So take that for what it is. I don't know the circumstances. There's, always two sides to every story, all that kind of stuff. I'd have to do a little bit more research to find out exactly what the situation was with that. But aside from that, yes, Rumble too. Rick's wife is a nice lady. She invites me over for supper when he's out of town. Steak and eggs, baby. Yeah, I know. It was a bummer when I found out about it too. After the fight is over, if you want, I'll bring it up real quick. We can do a quick little bit of research at the end of this. I just don't want to bring it up right now because I don't want to fuck anything up. We've already had too many fuck ups today. Cannonier coming out to Easy. I like that. Come on, Jared. You got to have one left in the tank, brother. Come on. Hey, Cannonier still thinks that he can get the gold? My man. All right. Well, you know what? Look, if he still has that mentality, then he's already coming into this fight better than Israel Adesanya came into the Imavov fight. Feel me? I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick before this fight starts, just so that I don't have to hold it for this entire fight. So I will BRB. just like that. Quickest breaks in the game. Hands washed and everything. No worries. I can Google. Oh, talking about Rumble with the DV charge. Yeah, don't want to get shit. Yep, fair. You had a DV charge that got dropped to assault, then dismissed, and it was literally a Jamal Hill situation with your brother. Oh, wow. Really? I mean, if you want to share the details of that, you're more than welcome to, but if you don't, I can understand that too. But that's crazy though, bro. Sorry that went down like that. It was in Washington on Thanksgiving. Oh, damn, on Thanksgiving. And you and your bro got into it and destroyed your mom's living room? Damn. It all got dropped, but state was actually trying to charge you and impose a restraining order? Damn. That's wild, dude. That's crazy, man. Throwing down on Thanksgiving? Supposed to be giving thanks. It's a time for love and family. I mean, shit happens though, right? And of course, you know, family is like the one like group of people that really know how to push your buttons the worst. So, you know, I can understand shit getting out of hand. Nothing happened at the end of it. That's what's up. Well, I'm glad that that's the case. And like I said, I don't know what the circumstances of Rumble situation were. So I'd have to do a little bit more research on that. I just had seen it very quickly in like a couple of posts. And I think on his Wikipedia page, I like had glanced over it and was like, oh, okay. And kind of put it in the back of my mind. But yeah, I mean, you know, I'd have to find out what the actual like details are before I'm not trying to pass judgment on him for it. I'm just saying that it's there. It's one of those things that just kind of is in the ether a little bit, because you do hear like nothing but good things about him for the most part. So literally, the arresting officer said he responds to DV calls most on holidays, so Thanksgiving was popping. Yeah, I believe that. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, family knows how to push your buttons like no other, you know? They know everything. They know every which way to, like, get you in the worst mental space. All right. Cannonier. Rodrigues. It's going down. All right, here we go. Fight is underway. Come on, Jared. Bro, Rodrigues is so fucking massive. Holy shit. He is a huge middleweight. All right. Stalking around. RoboCop throws out a low kick. Jared gets out of the way. Low kick for Jared lands. Gets checked. Ooh, nice body kick for Rodrigues. Ooh, another one. Yeah, 2 body kicks. Oh, Rodrigues starting to turn up. Yeah, Rodrigues looking good so far. Oh, come on, Jared. Move your head. Oh, there you go. I shot back from Cannonier. Oh. Low kick for Rodrigues. Those low kicks are going to start adding up if Jared doesn't start checking any. Oh. RoboCop with some nice hand. Oh, damn it. Jared's down. Oh, man. Bro. Okay. Oh, there you go. Got a little sloppy there. Cannonier gets the clinch up. This is a good chance for him to regain his wits, as commentary was just saying. Because Cannonier needs to get into this fight. I mean, he had one good shot. Oh. Yeah, he's throwing with heavy power. Cannonier doing a good job of tying this up right now. Oh, there you go. Nice uppercut. Oh, jeez, man. RoboCop, bro. This dude, he is scary. That is definitely true. Frightening power is correct. Because he has got Jared on the back foot for real right now. John Gooden with the RoboCop quote. That's funny. Come quietly or there will be trouble. Okay, John. Oh. Oh, RoboCop going for the level change. Doesn't get it. Yeah, all right. Jared's still on his feet. Good job there. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. This is nerve-wracking. Oh, Jesus. Every shot is just devastating from RoboCop. And Jared Cannonier can take a lot of damage, but this is not great. Oh, he is getting teed off on. Oh, my God. Oh, there you go. One from Jared there. Oh, nice shot got through for Jared there. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jared gets clipped again. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Okay, wow. Jared back to his feet again. Dude, he is tough as nails. Oh, nice elbows, close range. Setting up a guillotine here. Yeah, but got to watch out for it. Corner calls to watch out for the guillotine. Oh, nice takedown for Jared. Let's go. Stay on him, bro. Oh, back to his feet. Come on, dude. You got to keep your pressure on when you're in that situation. Just trying to tire him out. Tie him up a little bit here, which is fine work. Hope that Rodrigues starts to tire out in these later rounds. But, I mean, Jesus Christ. This is a lot of damage in this first round. Oh. All right. Coming to the end of round one here. It looks like Jared's just going to tie him up, but that is a solid round for RoboCop. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Round one complete. That was very, very tense. All right, let me catch up with you guys here. Your neighbors also fought on Thanksgiving a couple years ago. The cops came and tased someone, and the grandma had to be taken to the hospital because she had blood pressure issues and almost died. No, Beeb. Damn. Well, I'm glad it wasn't your family at the very least. You always thought DV was someone putting hands on women or vice versa. Some women be cray, but after that, I realized it was just who lives under the same household. When you hear DV, you pause. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, I definitely got to keep it in perspective. Yes. Obviously, Beeb's grandmother is the one that we care about the most, but hopefully that other grandmother is also okay. RoboCop touches him and he falls down. Yes, that is absolutely true, dude. I mean, because he's you see the power. He is scary powerful. And I gotta hope that he tires out for Jared's sake, but I mean, God, how many of these shots can you take? This is the exact reason that the Imavov fight was an early stoppage, though, because you see that Jared can take the damage. The fact that he is still in this fight, he's still pushing forward. He's got the pressure on right now himself. He needs to keep his head moving, and he needs to counter when the openings are there. That was a good low kick for Jared. There you go. Nice overhand for Jared lands. Oh, nice low kick for Jared again. Low kick starting to pay some dividends. RoboCop seems a little more hesitant. He's looking like he's picking shots a little bit more carefully this round. Oh. There you go. Yeah, RoboCop does look like, I mean, maybe he's just conserving a little bit. I didn't get to hear the cornering, so maybe that's what they told him to do. You know, slow down the pace a little bit. Not gas himself out too quickly here. So far, Jared is doing some decent work, but it's just decent. Oh, there you go. All right, don't get too sloppy there, Jared. Low kick there. They're talking about if RoboCop is getting tired. I was hesitant to say that he was getting tired. You know, I'm thinking that he's just conserving, but he could be getting a little tired because he is certainly slowed down. Because, I mean, you know, in a 5-round fight, you'd think that he would pace himself a little bit more. But if that was him emptying the tank in the first round, then this could be better for Jared. Jared, who has 5-round experience, as we know. RoboCop's got a little blood on the eye now. Oof. That was yeah. Cannonier just got out of the way of a good shot. So I'm saying Cannonier just needs to make sure that the head movement stays on point. That was a beautiful counter by Cannonier. Very nice. It's what I was just talking about when this round started, that he needs to find the counters when they're open, and he got one there. Don't overswing, though. That's what he just did. That redness around the eye of Rodrigues is noticeable, and he does look like he might be fading a little bit. I don't want, you know, like I say, I'm hesitant to say that because it could just be playing possum a little bit here. Body language is not great for RoboCop right now. Nice trade there. Cannonier is moving his head nicely like I had said he should do, but some of these shots got to be careful with that, man. He can get countered. Got to make sure that your head is off the center, and when you duck out, that it is not in the range of the counter shot. Good body kick for Rodrigues. Nice inside leg kick. I'm saying those leg kicks are starting to pay dividends here because RoboCop is not checking them anymore. Oof. Gotta be careful with that swift retrieval. Oh, and Jared kind of slipped up there. Back to his feet now. RoboCop hanging on to his neck. This is probably good for RoboCop right here for a second, just to kind of catch his breath because he does look like he's faded a little bit. Oh, good body shot inside range. That's what I'm talking about, Jared. Nice knee. Oh, let's go. Yeah, Cannonier doing some good work at close distance. Walking RoboCop down now. Clinches up again. Throw another knee in there. Oh, nice uppercut. Good work in the clinch from Cannonier. And I'm telling you, body language from RoboCop not looking great right now. All right, that was a much, much better round for Cannonier. We are in this thing, boys. Let's go. Let's fucking go. RoboCop does look a little wilted now. You pointed out that, but he still has bombs for hands. You know, you're absolutely correct, Beeb. And you could even see that. You could even see that towards the end of the round. He threw a counter shot. It didn't land, but you could see the power that he was putting on that shot. I think it was a counter left, I believe. But he was throwing with intention still, even though he's looking a little faded. Those kicks are fucking him up. That could be. That's why, especially with these bigger guys, you got to be throwing those low kicks like at a regular clip. Even if they are checking them, let them check them. Gives them something to think about, you know? If he's doing one thing and you're doing another thing, you're at least getting a couple points in there. You're getting a little bit of damage where you can get it. Nothing wrong with that. I'm liking the way that Jared's navigating right now. And he's certainly looking decently fresh. Let's see how RoboCop comes out this round. Got his hands back up. Yeah, well, don't bring up the Marvin Vettori fight. That was a one-sided affair. And it's Marvin Vettori. Oh, okay. RoboCop looking decent so far in this third round. It was a left. Yeah, there you go. Another kick for Jared lands. That lead leg is right for the taking. There it is. Another kick to the lead leg lands, and you can see RoboCop reacted to that one. Oh, that was a good body kick for Rodrigues, though. Yep, another kick to the lead leg. Jared should just be spamming lead leg kicks, dude. Because RoboCop is definitely feeling that lead leg. Oh, okay, there you go. Cannonier landing a couple nice shots, getting out of the way of the shots coming back. Oof. Yep. Cannonier throwing heavy, but RoboCop got out of the way of those. Keeping his hands higher. His body language looks better in this round. So maybe he was conserving that second round. Maybe he's doing one round on, one round off. Oh, yeah, see, that's the thing. Cannonier has to be careful with going in like that. He kind of overcommitted to the shot, and RoboCop got a decent counter off of it. Yeah, see, that's another one. Jared has to be careful overcommitting to shots that aren't there, because he's going to get himself caught that way. Oof. There you go. Keep moving, Jared. Oh, cut under RoboCop's eye is open up now. He's got a good amount of blood coming out of there. RoboCop, of course, no stranger to nasty injuries in fights. Kind of made a name for himself off that one to the bridge of his nose. I mean, to the T-zone or whatever. Oh, okay. RoboCop hunting now. Yep, good job. Good job. Jared level changes. Very nice. Oh, and gets a nice shot because of it. Good shit. Jared is navigating this fight like a pro. Do you think Jones returns in 2025 or no? I think that they're trying to get him to come back for International Fight Week, but anybody's guess, really. I think that he technically has to at some point. Oh, nice elbow from Rodrigues. Oof. Yeah, Rodrigues is definitely looking better in this round. Ooh, heavy shot lands for Rodrigues. It's a close round. Yeah. RoboCop is looking decent now. Oof. Jared's starting to look like he's breathing heavy. Ooh, ooh! Let's go! Jared drops him! Jared drops him with a shot from close range! go! Finish! Oh, RoboCop holding on. Gonna get saved by the bell. Oh, heavy shots. Round ends. Holy shit. Woo, baby. We got a fight on our hands now. Wow. Man. Oh, yeah, he is hurting, boy. That cut is bad. He's barely standing. Jared Cannonier on the verge of greatness. But so to answer your questions, Jones coming back, I think he has to come back because he's got to defend the belt at some point. If not, then he's going to get stripped, I would think, unless Dana's really, really going to play favorites that way. But I don't know if that's going to fly with people. And Conor, I believe that they've said that they're going to try to target Conor for December, but probably not. I think Conor probably not. I don't think Conor gets back into the octagon personally. He's got too much other shit going on outside of the cage, and if they're going to sideline him, then he's probably just okay being sidelined. Glad you didn't bet. Save some pocket change. You'll put the change back in the couch cushions. Feel you, bro. I'm loving this fight, though, right now. If only 20 more seconds. Yeah, no shit, Beeb. No shit. That could have easily been a finish right there. And now really Jared just needs to go back and do it. Exactly it. That's exactly what he needs to do. Pressure on. Pressure on, baby. Come on. Boom. Oh, body shot. Let's go. Oh, he's a... Yes! Yes, Jared Cannonier can still win a fucking fight! Let's go! Jared fucking Cannonier! Take that, haters! Hi, bye, haters! Let's go! Everybody counting Jared Cannonier out. Let's fucking go! Killer, gorilla, motherfucker! Bomb, 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 bomb. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. The one guy who begged for a $50K bonus so his girlfriend can retire is going to be mad. I don't think he's getting a bonus up against that fight. Hell yeah. Paul Felder slamming the pen. Beeb says, I fucking told you. Yeah, well, Beeb, you also told us that Calvin Kattar was going to win. And kind of screwed the community parlay on that one. But we ain't going to hold it against you, bro. We ain't holding it against you. It's all love in the chat. Killer fucking gorilla. Oh, let's go. And the parlay came through. Thinker is the man tonight. Everybody sucking my dick. Let's go. Form a line around the corner, people. Ah! Love it when a plan comes together, people. Love it when a plan comes together. Money, money, money. Feels good, man. Feels good. Hell yeah. So, little bit of cash in pocket. The cardboard cutout of Vitz King might be a real thing soon. And Beeb made $20. Yo, we're all winning tonight. Everybody, you know, that's what you need to tell everybody out there. It's like if you come to the Yamma chat, you win money. Money gets won around here. Not from the community parlay ever, but... All right, exactly. Everybody get in line. Rick Allen's first in line, yo. There you go. Go, Jared. Telling you, man, I've always been a fan. Love to see him win, and I knew he could. I knew he could. I don't think I had it on verdict. I think I fucked my verdict picked up with that one. But the I Believe parlay came through in a big way tonight. Let's go. Big money thinker. 120 on Angela, then lost 20 on Calvin, then made 20 on Killer Gorilla. So technically only 120, but it's all good. Hey, bro. That's $20 is $20. Get money. I should have listened to you when it came to Angela Hill. That was plus money. Well, not plus money. On my book, at least, they were both minus money, but still. Good shit. And keeps Jared Cannonier in the conversation. Going to be interesting to see where he lands in the rankings now. He's 7th ranked currently. Middleweight is fucking simmering right now. I appreciate that he still has a champion's mindset. When I heard that coming into this fight, they're saying, oh, he still thinks that he can be the champ. I'm like, all right, good. That means that he wants to go out and win. And he did. You usually break even or make 20, but 2025 hasn't been your year and you're glad you didn't bet. Hey, that's, bro, sometimes the best bet is not to bet. Sometimes the only way to win is not to play. Yeah, it was definitely a good fight. Hell yeah, dude. Jared weathering that early opposition. I mean, look, RoboCop, if that fight had gone on longer, even without the drop, let's say that he didn't get dropped, he did look okay in that second round, but you could see in the third round rather, but you could see in the second round that he was looking a little bit faded. So, I mean, this is, this is something that RoboCop needs to work on. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what my verdict looked like. I think I took RoboCop on verdict. What an idiot. Oh no, I did take Jared Cannonier. Oh, god damn it. No, I didn't. Fuck. And that's funny. I had RoboCop by 4th round knockout, and it turned out to be Jared. How'd I do on the prelims? Yep, sucked on the prelims too. Not a great night on verdict, but I don't give a fuck about verdict. The real bets are where the money is at, and the money was good today. So, ace, baby, ace. We feeling good tonight. So let me pause this. Actually, I'm just going to close this window altogether so that the resources get freed up a little bit. Oh, yeah, we good? Okay, we're good. Jared seems like a cool guy. You go fishing with him? Hell yeah. See, that's an acceptable fishing partner for sure. But I did want to come over to here real quick. Oh, my bad. I did want to come over here and take a look at the rankings real quick just to see how this is going to shake out now. Is this going to completely fuck everything up? All right, doesn't look like it's going to. It looks like we're okay. So, yeah, so let's see. Where are we at in middleweight? Of course, obviously, we got Dricus Nasruddin Imavov is number 1 now after his win over Israel Adesanya. Hamzat is number 3. Of course, he's getting his title shot next. Israel at number 4. And Rob at 5. Kaio at 6. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to really move Cannonier. I think he probably is going to end up tying for 6th now. That's probably what they're going to do is have him, have those both be 6th place, which they occasionally will do because Kaio just beat him. So he's in a little bit of a tough spot, I would say. Jared and Sean too. I like that. Both on losses? Well, Jared just won, though. Probably Jared and Adesanya 3 would kind of make sense right now. Jared versus Rob Whittaker. Have they fought already? Have they already fought, Jared and Rob Whittaker? Yeah, all right, so they already fought. This is the problem with middleweight right now, you know? Middleweight is so... It's full of, like, the same guys, but, like, you keep winning. You know, Kaio's the only new guy in here. I guess you could technically say Hamzat is, but, like, you know, Hamzat's just been stalking for a while, so he's just sort of hot-shotted in there. But really, you look at middleweight. Really, the only new-ish guys in middleweight right now are Nasruddin Imavov, Hamzat Chimaev, Caio Bahayo, and that's really about it. And Fluffy, I guess you could say. You know? Bo Nickel at 15. Izzy versus Gorilla 3. You don't like that fight? I mean, it would kind of make sense, though. Because I think that the fight has to probably be... It's probably going to be Caio versus Strickland, I would think. Because Caio's coming off the win. Strickland just lost. Hamzat's getting the title shot. Israel Adesanya will probably get booked for something else. So it's either going to be Caio versus Israel or Caio versus Sean. Cannonier, yeah, I think it has to be Cannonier versus Whittaker. That's kind of seeming what it's probably going to be. That would make the most sense if they're going to have people fighting that way. Now, I mean, they could do Cannonier dirty and have him fight down again, but I don't think it makes sense for them to do that after a knockout victory like that, after weathering the storm that he just went through. I think that it should be someone above him. I think that Rob makes the most sense. You blame the 10 IPAs, my man. I appreciate that you drink, while I can't. So have a drink for me, my man. Appreciate you. But yeah, based on all of this, I mean, if you don't like the Izzy fight, I think that really Rob Whittaker is the only other fight that makes sense right now for him. And even that is a little bit sucky because it's like he wants to get the belt. But, again, Caio is surging. There's no way that they're going to have them rematch. Of course not. So yeah, Caio versus, and I think for Izzy, it makes sense for Izzy to be fighting a lot lower. So if Izzy's out of the equation altogether because he's going to be fighting like Marvin Vettori, and of course Marvin Vettori called for that fight, so that fight kind of makes sense if they want to do that. Yeah, I would think that the Rob Whittaker fight makes sense. Cannonier versus Whittaker 2. Book it, Dana. And what's next for RoboCop? I mean, back to the drawing board, really. I think he needs to work on his cardio. Because, I was thinking about that during his fight with Christian Leroy Duncan. That he didn't look like a world ender in that fight. Did he win? I said it on the podcast. Did he win the fight? Yeah, he took the fight. But he looked vulnerable against a guy who was clearly not on his level. So what is he going to do against a guy who is on his level? That's what we found out. So yeah, RoboCop needs to go work on his cardio a little bit, get himself up to snuff that way. And yeah, I mean, I really think that Cannonier versus Whittaker is the fight to make right now. Israel Adesanya can fight Brandon Allen, Roman Dolidze. Like, I don't know. You want any of these fights? Anyway. All right. I guess that's going to about do it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me through all of the technical problems. I appreciate it. I know how annoying all of that is. Trust me, no one is more annoyed by it than me. I'm going to try to figure out the technical problems. Hopefully it won't be an issue going forward. If it is an issue going forward, the issues will get solved. All of these issues will be solved. I've been doing this for as long as I have. There's no stopping this train at this point. So I apologize for it. There's really nothing I could have done about it tonight, but thank you very much for still rocking with me. Thank you to the new followers and everybody in the chat who was saying, hey, I appreciate all the new people. If you are new, or if you are a longtime viewer, either which way, youtube.com/@Yama Show. Make sure you are subscribed. There is a new episode of Yama out right now. It is about Sean Strickland and his situation with Eric Nixick, his coach. Give it a watch. Leave a comment if you enjoy it. Helps in the fucking algorithm, bullshit, all that. At Yama Show on Instagram and on Twitter. You can follow me on those platforms. And on Monday nights, there is a podcast called Last Week's Fights. Myself, my good friend Chase Parton, will be breaking down each and every fight from the card that we just watched. Check that out. That'll start at 9 o'clock. If it does not start at 9, it will be later than 9. And I'll let you know the start times on the social media platforms I just mentioned. So have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Before I let y'all go as well, tomorrow night, I am hopefully going to be doing the watch along of the Jackson podcast with Bryce Mitchell. So if you're interested in seeing that, the banned podcast that is no longer allowed to be on the internet, too spicy for YouTube apparently, we're going to see how long it stays on my channel. So if you want to see that, I would suggest trying to catch it live. I don't know if it's going to be up there for much longer past that. We'll just see what ends up happening. But either way, if I don't see you tomorrow, have a great rest of your weekend. And as always, everybody, fight on.
It's